Are you an F1 fan with nothing to do on non-F1 race weekends? Because I can tell you, that was me once. So there's obviously many different series that you can watch. MotoGP, Porsche racing, the IndyCar, things like this. Now, I love all types of racing, but there is one series that I would recommend to anyone who wanted to watch a series or was new to car racing. Now, the British Touring Cars is one of my favourite series to watch, whether it's at the track or at my own home. It's just the best experience, one of my favourite racing to watch. You may be like, what's the British Touring Cars? I've never heard of it. Well, that was me less than a year ago. But I personally think you can never have enough motorsports, right? So you may not be able to attend a race. Lots of people can't attend races, funding, time, whatever the reason. Now, unlike most motorsports, you can watch the touring cars on ITV, and practice sessions / quali are normally broadcast on ITV Sport on YouTube. So it's very diverse in who can watch it, whether you're there or not. You may be wondering, how do I get tickets for this? Things like this. Now, you can buy tickets on the touring car website or the tracks they race at, including Brands Hatch, Knock Hill, Croft, Silverstone, Donington, many more races. However, some people may get invited with a team, get experiences like this, but honestly, yes, it gives you access into the paddock most of the time to get invited with the team, but that's not where the atmosphere is. The atmosphere is in the grandstands, just anywhere around the track, including in the support paddock, which anyone can get into. No matter the ticket you buy, you can get into these support paddocks. It's not always the same racing in these support paddocks. You can have British F4, Virtue Mini Challenge, things like this. Just racing, basically. Now, you may not know any of the drivers or any of the teams, but that is totally fine. Many people will show up knowing nothing about it, just that it's cars on track. And the people, the atmosphere, it's lovely. You can ask questions to anyone, and I'm sure they'll be happy to help you. Now, I'm personally a Toyota Gazoo racing fan, but there's many other fans. Napa, Virtue. There's loads of other teams that you can support within this series. And some may be supported by less people, but some will be supported by more people. Now, you don't have to go for the underdog team, the team with less fans, or the rookie drivers. Support whoever you want, whether they're your home team or not. Now, the drivers, although they'll be very busy on a race weekend, I'm sure if you see them, they'll be happy to talk to you. They're some of the nicest people in motorsports you can talk to about anything, pretty much. Now, on the Sundays of the touring car race weekends, they will have autograph sessions and a pit lane walk, where the pit lane is open from a certain time in the morning until it's around an hour normally. Now, you may not know the drivers, you may not know the teams, but it's a good way to just get a closer look at the cars, a closer look at the drivers. It can get very busy. I would warn people about this. But everyone's nice. You can, whether you want to film content, photos, just want to meet the drivers, I think it's the perfect series for you. Now, there are 10 races on the British Touring Cars calendar, including Donington and Brands Hatch, which have already happened. But the next race is at Snetterton on the 24th to the 25th of May. So if you're that way, or if you just fancy going down to watch some racing for the weekend, touring cars is what I can suggest for you. Now, I'm a massive touring cars fan myself, and I try to get down to the races as much as I can. Obviously, cost can be an issue for a lot of people, and I understand that. Things like this. But the cost of the tickets is not extortionate. I will say that. Obviously, the likes of F1, the tickets are expensive. It's an expensive race weekend. But the touring car tickets, as far as I've seen, I haven't looked at every circuit, but the circuits I've looked at, they've been between £20 and £40 online. Now, you can purchase tickets at the gate for most of these events, but they will cost you more than online. You can also choose to purchase grandstand seating, but honestly, if it's a nice day, it's cheaper to bring chairs and just sit around. It's chill.